Hey everyone, NWA Prepper here in my green NWA Prepper shirt. There are two colors. Probably fixing to be a third, but this is the one for the day. So I thought of a couple items that I've been using pretty regular, and I noticed that I was down in my amount that I needed. And so in lieu of this morning going out, and because we kind of, like everybody, we have a deal where we go out and get a beverage on our way somewhere. Well, we've decided to start taking our own cups and water and drinks from that we already have at home, and using that money for other things. Sorry, I almost watched a car accident. And so a couple of things that I chose to do with my portion is I picked up a few items to take care of our firearms. Now we have some of these, particularly this is just gun oil. And not everyone loves rim oil, but I do. And I like the Pro. It's a little, I don't know, something, whatever. Gun oil, you can never have too much of. Particularly, I run an AR platform and they like oil. They like to be oiled and lubricated. And so in my shooting bag, the one that goes with me, like when I leave the house, it's right there. And I had only about a quarter bottle left. And so for a couple bucks, I picked up a replacement bottle to add to that, so that I always have a bottle of gun oil available in that bag. Now, you can't carry oil in a cleaning kit with every firearm that you have, but you can have it close, and I think you should. Even Glocks need lubricated. Yeah, they only need like 5 drops, but every firearm needs to be cleaned and lubricated. And so you need to have some oil available. Simple as that. And even if it's not for you, somebody else may not maintain their equipment quite like you do, and they may need it as well. So keep it handy. It's not expensive. You can get some expensive lubricants, but you don't have to. Get purpose lubricants. Some lubricants aren't rated for high temperatures that exist in some firearms. So have that. And the next thing that I picked up is something that has always been around, but they're kind of new to me. And that's these gun cloths, these silicone cloths. And they're treated, I mean, when you feel it, there's an oil, or I guess I'm assuming since it's from Hoppies, there's, anyway. So these cloths really, really work well. And this one is 11 by 14. So it's a pretty big cloth when you fold it out. And what I found is I had cleaned a firearm, or not cleaned it. I had lubricated a firearm for someone else it would just, you could hear it. It was just crazy. So we did that, and I had one of those for a long time, and I didn't have any white cloths or white rags. Like the gun patches, I buy the big ones to wipe things down, and I didn't have any of those, and there was a little bit of rust on their firearm. So when I took that out, that gray cloth, and wiped it down, I was amazed at how much debris, how much, stuff I got off that firearm. So I ended up doing some research, and they're a great thing to wipe down before you put things away. Put them in the case, put them in the safe, to maintain the finish. And they're not expensive. This one was $3, which is not expensive because I can use it many, many times. As far as I know, they are not washable. It doesn't say that it's washable because of it coats the surface with that protective oil in there, I'm assuming it is not reusable. I have cut my other one in some strips the size that I like to work around and use it, and I've been impressed. And so I've decided to pick up a few more of these. Now, this is actually going to be this and some cleaning patches will be, oh, and some Q-tips will be put in a little bag that I'm going to vacuum seal this together and toss in storage. So they're not really, I got two of the oils. Only one of these, but so I'm gonna make these little kits and vacuum seal them together in these little pre-made bags that I already have, that they're too little for me to use for very much else. So I thought of doing that to keep them together, and then if the finish in here won't evaporate out, you know, and so that's what I'm doing that. And then I'll put them in different spots and store them. So I encourage you to get the tools that you need to maintain your firearms and have it available. If you have a cleaning kit, a big, beautiful, all-in-one, you know, all-inclusive box, but you can't get to it, or you don't dig it out because it's in the bottom of the closet, then you're not taking care of your firearms like you should. And our lives are going to depend on them. They do right now. If I pull this firearm on my side, my life depends on it. Other people's lives depend on it. It has to be in good working order, and maintenance and cleaning is the way to do that.
To place phone calls.
Stop. And you need to be ready, and you need the right materials to do that. So be on the lookout for them. Pick them up when you can. Keep them in a safe place. Make sure that your oil's not left open and gonna leak out all over everything. Put it in a Ziploc style bag. Keep your things ready to run. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let's get ready.